We begin with that scare unfolding today on board a major passenger plane, and it comes at a time of heightened alert already. As much of the world was watching this, the opening ceremonies at the Olympics in Sochi, the fireworks over that Russian city, the choppers patrolling the air, we then got word of this. That image, the passenger tied up, carried off that plane on a gurney after authorities say while in the air, he suddenly began to demand that they fly the plane to Sochi, saying he had a bomb on board. Well, they tricked him, landing in Istanbul, and tonight that's where the plane now sits, in Turkey, the man in custody. And we begin here with ABC's chief investigative correspondent, Brian Ross.
The drama unfolded as the plane landed in Istanbul. After pilots signaled there was a man with a bomb and a hijacking was underway. Turkish police say they subdued this 45-year-old Ukrainian man after he was fooled into thinking the plane had actually landed in Sochi, as he had demanded. He was later described as a hooligan who was under the influence of something, and no explosives were found. The Pegasus airline passenger jet was flying from the Ukraine over the Black Sea to Turkey and passed about 350 miles from Sochi. The opening ceremonies had been underway for about an hour when the news broke. Helicopters patrolled the airspace around the Olympic Stadium, and there are missile batteries stationed in the mountains above Sochi just in case.
It's totally plausible to think that someone might be given the order to fire to take down a commercial plane.
The incident underscored the concern by law enforcement officials about what they told ABC News today is an ongoing plot to blow up airplanes during the Sochi Olympics.
The effort to put a bomb on an airplane in and around Sochi is an ongoing concern right now that Russian intelligence agencies are looking very closely at.
People briefed on the intelligence say it involves not only smuggling explosives onto planes in toothpaste tubes, which were banned earlier this week on flights into Russia, but also officials say there is intelligence that the plot involves tiny detonators taken from weapons being used by Islamic fighters in Syria. The new Homeland Security Secretary said today the U.S. is working closely with the Russians on the Olympic terror threats.
We monitor world events real time and take action when necessary to confront and respond to these threats.
Today's hijacking is seen as a fluke, not a terror incident, but a reminder that the threat could come from almost anywhere at any time over the next 2 weeks, David.
A fluke, but a troubling headline today. Brian, thank you.